It's the Middle Chef Rocker, baby. Okay, a little bit of garlic, Italian seasoning, the trusty pepper grinder. You can really use about anything you want. I'm going to show you very quickly how easy it is to dry tomatoes. Some people call them sun-dried. You can dry them out in the sun too. This is just a little bit easier. Drying them out in the sun. Cut off the tops and throw them into my compost bin, which is, oh, can we turn the camera? Look at that. It's a beautiful thing. Compost! That's what helps make my garden so killer. Save up all that stuff. So, very simply, top these. Now, you most definitely don't want anything in here, of course, like that. I could slice through that, but I'll just get a paring knife to make it easy. It's a good way to always have tomatoes on hand, just like apples or anything else. Oh, that's a tough one. So what I like to do, simply make some decent slices. You don't want them too thin because then they're hard to get back off the dehydrator screen. And you never want to try drying anything that you wouldn't eat. These are actually a little bit ripe, a little bit overripe for me, but they'll be just fine. You can rehydrate these and make them in soups, sauces, all kinds of good stuff. Now on this back part, I like to open that up a little bit because it won't dry too well if you don't. So I'll usually just take a nice little chunk off of that. This one's not cooperating. That's more than I normally would have taken, but nah, it'll work. Like so. Stay. Knife doesn't want to cooperate. Okay, next thing is going to be very simple. Okay, so I took a short break there and I flipped that around for you. There's one of my dehydrator trays. Now, depending on which one you get, obviously a stainless steel model won't do this, but these plastic ones will. They will stain with tomatoes and it's no big deal. Just run them through the dishwasher, they're sanitary. And it's a beautiful thing. I align them a little bit like so. And these really shouldn't take too long. Now, the next thing is how you season them. I'm going to go ahead and do garlic and black pepper on these because I have several that are already done with Italian seasoning. Just kind of give them a quick dose like that. And you only need to do one side. Although if you want to be particular, you can flip them. So we'll get a little bit of black pepper here. It's a beautiful thing, baby. And actually this one I am going to flip because I want more seasoning on that open side. Now I normally do this over the sink, but for the sake of my cameraman, which is my tripod, it's easier just to do it like this. Okay, back with you in a flash. Okay, so I've set these trays on my dehydrator. And again, this is that cheap Oster model I got at Walmart. They're about 40 bucks. Every now and then you can find a display model. They'll cut loose for about 10 bucks cheaper. Crank it on. Turn on the lid, or put on the lid. Don't turn on the lid. That'd be a bad thing. And we will come back and check on these. About 6-8 hours. Okay, these will only be in about a half an hour. But for the first couple hours, if you are around, you don't have to do this, but I rotate the trays. It's very simply like that. Really kind of gives these a boost start and helps them to roll a lot quicker. So we'll be back. Okay, in a few hours. There you have it, dried tomatoes. Always make sure you let these cool. Will be kind of crunchy. Peel them off of there, right into your seal miller, after they cool, of course. Double seal them, and they'll last you pretty much forever.